Hey, good evening, folks. Thank you for coming back to another video. Here we are going to talk about dogs of color. Color red, black dogs and red dogs, buckskin dogs. What does it all mean? Does it mean that because the red dogs, if you breed them together, red nose, two dogs, and they only produce red nose, does that make them better dogs? Does that make them better than black dogs or buckskin dogs? Does it make them better than red with black nose? The answer is quickly no. Absolutely not. Why do people think that? Because two red dogs will only produce red, that means that they're superior. Remember, this is not a color based breeding, or breed rather. These dogs are measured not by the color of the skin, or rather the color of their fur and their color of the nose, but by their performance. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to pass through here. So you're gonna have a lot of people saying that red dogs are the best because red and buckskin dogs seem to dominate the RM list. And I would say no, there's plenty of good dogs that are black, not Merle, I meant to say Brindle, that they just haven't been heard, they haven't been, they haven't been reported, so it is what it is. But no, you have plenty of black dogs that have had their successful bloodlines, and that doesn't mean that the black dogs are better. It's just, again, when you find the right type of dog with the right attitude and the right work ethic, then you breed to those in hopes that aside from being a good performer, they are also good producers. So, and you can consistently get any colored dog, even the ones that are patchy, you can consistently get black or patchy or brindle dogs if you consistently breed to those types. And again, that would be you breeding for color, breeding for looks, and now breeding for the standard. But you can do it. In a few generations, if you breed black to black dogs, you will only get black dogs. If you're consistent in 3-4 generations of brindle to brindle, you will consistently get only brindle dogs in the litter. This is called genetics. For people that want to say that black dogs are not better than, or red dogs are superior to black dogs, that's ridiculous. They just don't understand genetics. Come on. They just didn't go to school long enough to get genetic classes, science classes. So they're thinking, oh my God, I invented something. Oh, I discovered something. But it's simple genetics. Simple genetics. But the red in these dogs is submissive to black. So in order for you to get red consistently, you have to breed to it. Breed two of the same, because they're in genetics. There's a dominant gene. Something is dominant than another. Black is dominant to red dogs or red coloration. So it's easier to get black dogs, and you'll see more black dogs out there. However, you can also see that in wild animals, wild dogs, like the dingo. The dingoes are three colors, pretty much: black, red, and buckskin. So it's just what is more consistent in these dogs. What happened here? There you go. And yes, I'm still with the female. It's already dark. we're going back. We did a couple of hours. Come on, mama. Oh, work. And I'm sweating like a pig, see? Oh, you can't see nothing. But it is what it helps me. Helps me to burn some energy, burn some fat, because I drink a lot of beer. So like right after this, I'm gonna go home. You know, put another dog in the middle. The dog that I didn't walk today, I put him in the middle. So I'll burn some energy. And it is what it is. But again, don't get confused, buddy, people. This thing about color should be the least of your concerns. Aside from if you're new to the dogs and you want to start with something that you like to see, a lot of people like to see this type of dogs. Other people like the black dogs because their coats look a lot shinier than the red dogs. It's all up to you guys. But again, don't get locked into coloration of a dog. Pay attention more to the bloodline that you're working. You know, because then the bloodline or the family of dogs that you're working with, then it matters a little bit more to pay attention that you're producing, or you have a better chance of producing performers if you continue the line of choosing what's normal for the bloodline. Obviously, sometimes you get throwbacks and you may want to keep them. Throwbacks that come looking like one of those dogs 5-6 generations back, and they come back to that could happen, you know. And sometimes the genetics just is capricious, and it produces something different. And perhaps that different dog may be the catalyst for that bloodline to again become a different bloodline. It may be the start of a different bloodline from that point on. If that dog is a very good performer and a better producer, you know. But for the most part, if you're looking for, you know, a Hollywood dog, you know, you would expect to have a dog that's red nose, okay, or a macho buck dog, red nose, you know, because they come from that lineage. So when they talk to you about which color is better, you know that this person either is trying to sell you a pup, or they're just uneducated or undereducated. So don't be tricked. You know, I was also confused at some point, thinking, you know, for example, the white dogs. I used to say white dogs, and I would bet on the white dog 10 times out of 9 out of 10 times. But you know, I heard people, you know, other people's I guess experience, other people's experience, you know, past history. Obviously, we're talking about decades ago, and they, you know, they disagree. There's some dogs that are excellent that are white, apparently, and again, and these dogs come from the Jeep line, from the guys that talk to me about it. So I decided to not be so narrow-minded and say, you know, at least I wouldn't want a white dog, but that could happen depending on the line. Like, for example, Red Boy. If you inbreed Red Boy dogs, they start producing more and more white in their coloration. You know, so inbred Red Red Boy dogs, a lot of them are white dogs, or mostly white. Okay? And that's, obviously you have another one like the lesser known bloodline, the Casper line, you know, Epinet's Casper. Those dogs are white. But anyway, I'm gonna let you here. I'm gonna leave you here. This is the second video. Hope you like it. Do give thumbs up, subscribe, and again say hello to my little friend here, female. Mama, venga. but she's going back to her behind me. I see. She's chilling. Let's go, mama. All right, guys. Until next time.